This year, it's really the cloud security division of Thales that is here, showcasing the entire cybersecurity product and solutions portfolio of Thales, which typically falls in two categories: data protection and encryption, as well as identity and access management. And in fact, on the very timely news we got on the identity and access management side, because we just acquired a SIAM vendor called OneWelcome, which adds a significant piece to our portfolio. So definitely showcasing that very much. But the entire cloud security set of solutions we've got to help customers migrate to the cloud safely as well. Well, so we like to think of our positioning as a vendor as being as data centric as it gets. We go and we're the last line and ultimate line of defense, where you typically should have a layered approach to your security strategy. But when you go and encrypt data and secure the access to it and the identities of the individuals that need to access that sensitive data, well, you're really touching the core from a security perspective, right? So you go to the very data itself and to the very individuals and identities on the other hand. So this is really our positioning. We've always been quite strong with a lot of history in this space and a number of strategic acquisitions over time and organic developments. So that's us. Interesting that in this region, we've gone from being a little bit behind the curve on cloud adoption initially to now it's faster probably than anywhere else in the world, right? But obviously, when it comes to moving sensitive data to the cloud, there's always concerns and reservations, and also when it comes to typically the weak link in the equation, which is the individual, there's a lot of scrutiny on that as well. And so the organizations really should follow all the right basics. Keep your employees aware and well trained and skilled up to adapt to the fact that, from the security folks down to the employees, adapt to the fact that now it is a new world. COVID has accelerated mobility, remote workforces, so it expands your attack surface. You're using one, if not several, cloud environments, which may be yours or could be hyperscalers, and so the idea is to enable that and secure that as you go, and obviously not be behind the curve and not adopt that because you don't think you can, you think you're going to lose control, right? And so to keep enabling that, there's a number of things you need to do. Secure identities is definitely one. Secure the data wherever it moves, and attach the security to the data so that wherever it goes, it's secure. You don't need to worry about where it's going to land, because anyway, that's a very difficult thing to do nowadays. And then keep all the other basics in terms of proper cyber hygiene, incident detection and response, and the right communication around that. Layered security, as I mentioned before, so from detection all the way to the other extreme, which is encryption of the sensitive data itself. It's a number of things you need to do, and from an access management perspective, when you're accessing that data wherever it resides, there's a number of things you should avoid, like with your individuals reusing the same password, or not training them about basic security threats that they should detect by themselves. Use multi-factor authentication. Is very, very basic stuff that still a number of organizations are not doing, and then because they can't slow down in terms of cloud adoption and mobility, then if you don't cover your basis on those aspects, then you could be in trouble. The interesting thing for us in Saudi Arabia has been to keep up with the demand and growth. It's been for the cyber, the cloud security division of Thales, it's been the fastest growing region for like 3 years in a row, including this year now. So we're trying to scale up and keep up with that. So it's a nice problem to have. Yes. And so we're well established as a company. We have a big office and big presence there, lots of feet on the ground, and the cloud security division as well. And then we, like all cybersecurity vendors, we have an ecosystem of distributors and partners to help us scale faster, not just recruiting on our side. And the cloud adoption is definitely, in the region, UAE, Qatar have been leading the charge, but Saudi now is catching up very fast as they do. when they now shift their focus to that, and it's going very, very fast. And so, we're supporting our customers now on a daily basis on those cloud journey and cloud adoption journey and initiatives. Service providers are going to support that now as well. So yeah, very, very fast expansion there. Lots of investments from our side. I'm pretty sure most of the cybersecurity vendors present here at Gitex are having a very, very good year, like we are in Saudi as well. So it's definitely become a focus point. Always has been, but even more so lately, because there's just, the initiatives like NEOM or the Red Sea and all that. There's big projects, big initiatives. So that obviously creates a massive demand for cybersecurity, and opens up the kingdom of Saudi Arabia to potential threats, more and more of a greater magnitude and scope and sophistication. And so that demands for the right strategies and policies and approach and multi-layered security with the right solutions in place to cope with that. I've never dared not to be present at Gitex. It's just for most, if not all, customers and partners, it's very reassuring to see you there. When they don't see you there, then they start wondering what's going on, right? So I've always felt it, and as a vendor exhibiting over the years, been doing it for 15 years now. They're very sensitive to, you were on the distributor stand, or if you're not there 1 year, like, so what's going on with you? But then if you have a bigger stand, great to see you. So it's very sensitive, right? So being at Gitex is therefore very important. And what I noticed since post-COVID, let's say, last year and this year, is it's been very busy from the first hour. It wasn't like this before. It was more the core 3 days that were very busy. Now it's like every single day from beginning to end. And lots of customers from government and so on, they really come and see you, want to meet you on the stand. They were a bit harder to catch 5-7 years ago. They're more willing now, and I think they see they can optimize their time to meet a large number of vendors and to accelerate their agenda in 1 or 2 days. So it's quite handy for everyone, customers, partners, and us. You catch up with a lot of people in a very efficient manner. And so with this you see the traffic on the road, in the show. So clearly, I think it's getting more attention than ever. I think the COVID has probably helped Gitex get to a different, magnitude and level of appeal, which is great. So we've increased the size of the stand this year. We might increase it again next year. So not going anywhere. It's always been a good platform for us. There's always, and it really covers not just UAE, but Middle East, at least the Middle East region and beyond. So the global label now is deserved, and like I said, it's allowing us to launch new solutions or developments we've got in our offering. So the SIAM solution with the One Welcome acquisition this year, it's just happened, so very timely. And then we're moving a number of our cloud security and encryption solutions to as a service model. So it's a great also to share that with our customers, partners, the ecosystem of technology partners. We've got everyone's here, so it's very, very efficient. So I would never dare not to be part of this event as a vendor.